What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey, still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seatbelt. Alright, so the leaked Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Arcade1up has finally been officially announced, and if you follow me on Twitter, you know I've been talking about this leak for quite a while, and actually been kind of trolling the SVP of the company with this leak for a while, all in good fun. Pretty exciting announcement, and it's sure to be probably the best-selling Arcade1up of all time, because this game has been delisted from consoles since 2013. Also, compared to a lot of the newer releases of Arcade1ups, this is actually pretty competitively priced, because it's going to be $5.99. I've seen a lot of people, I guess they didn't listen to the live stream, so they think, oh, this is going to be $1,300, $1,000. It's going to be $5.99, like they said that during the live stream. It's going to be $5.99. Most of the other new cabinets that they came out with this year and late last year have been $7.99, or I'm sorry, $6.99, and in X-Men's case, $7.50. So $5.99 for this, considering it's like the most requested game pretty much on Arcade1up. It's a pretty good price. Now, will I be getting it? Probably not. And the main reason for that is because I already have the original Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade1up, and it pretty much has all of those games on it, or all of those games on it that I want, besides Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I don't know if I'm going to pay $600 just to add Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to that. And I'm not selling my original Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Arcade1up because it's just too beautiful. It actually looks way better than the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet. So that's another thing. Now, if you don't already have the original Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade1up, yeah, I would probably get that if you didn't have that already. But for the people like me that already have it, it's kind of, I don't know. That's why you see a lot of people selling theirs to justify the purchase. But nah, I can't do away with mine. It's like one of the best looking, probably the best looking one they've come out with. So I'm gonna hold on to mine. And also for another reason, I have just this weird feeling, and I've had this for months, since before this announcement, that I think that this will come to consoles eventually. Now, how soon is the question, but I have a feeling that it might not be as long as people think. So a lot of people are interested in this cabinet because they think that this is the only way that they'll be able to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 legally, right? And I think that may be true for a little while. I think eventually that this will come to the newer consoles. And the reason why I believe that is, one, there was already talks of this before the leak, right? And two, I've just noticed that some games that kind of came to the Arcade1up as a kind of like an exclusive, like this has never been released with online, or this has never been released in the US before, or this is a delisted game, and then they have it on the Arcade1up. People buy the Arcade1up because that's the only way they can play it, and then later it gets released for consoles. So I still believe that the Mortal Kombat trilogy remaster, or whatever they were going to come out with was put on hold for these Arcade1ups. I still believe that, and we'll see if I'm right, because this year's the 30th anniversary of Mortal Kombat. It's pretty much they're going to release it this year, or it's probably not going to come out. But we'll see if I'm right about that. But I just have this feeling that that's what happened, because it was already rated. And then all of a sudden we have all these new Mortal Kombat Legacies coming out, and then all of a sudden it just disappears off the map. I think that's pretty strange. We also have when Arcade1up came out with the Big Blue machine. It was advertised of having a couple Darkstalkers titles that were only released in Japan, first time in the US. So some people buy now, oh my gosh, I gotta buy this. First time I ever be able to play these Darkstalkers games. And then what happens this year? Capcom Fighting Collection has those same games on it with online. We have Ninja Turtles. Everybody ran out and bought the Ninja Turtles Arcade1up because that was the only way to play Turtles in Time Arcade and stuff like that. What happens this year? Now we have the Ninja Turtles collection that's coming out at the end of this month. Has all of those games plus more, and online. Now, personally, I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan, so I'm not really butthurt about that, because I like how the Arcade1up looks. I'm still gonna buy the collection. It's not a big deal to me. But some people may be pissed if they buy a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Arcade1up under the impression that that's the only way they'll be able to play the game. And if it comes out a year from now on consoles for $20, $30, or $40, they're going to be pissed. But if you want it for aesthetic purposes, like I said, which I completely understand, because that's actually a big reason why people buy these other than playing the games, is how they look, because they look really cool. I mean, I have a room full of them. They're cool. But I just have this weird feeling that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 will come to consoles. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And are you going to pick one up?